I don't know why I like Halloween so much. For a guy who's a real pussy when it comes to Halloween movies, I have no clue why I like watching them so much. But I think some people get a thrill out of being scared, and I think I'm getting used to being scared, and I'm actually coming to like it a bit more. The jump scares don't bother me as much. I don't want to turn the movie off anymore, and I'm actually looking forward to the jump scares sometimes. I want to get into Halloween movies a bit later in the episode, but first let's talk about the football. Obviously, the big news this week is with Newcastle United and their financial takeover being completed. They are now the richest club in the Premiership, which is mad to think. I don't know where they're going to go from here, but obviously they have the money to, down the line, compete for trophies, compete for the Premiership possibly as well. The same thing happened with Man City when they got taken over, and they're now one of the biggest powerhouses in football. They have a great squad, they have a great manager, and they've won multiple trophies. The only trophy that hasn't been won by them is the Champions League, which you have to think is coming sooner rather than later. And we could definitely see this happen with Newcastle United as well. They now have the money to go invest in strengthening the squad. I definitely think they'll be getting in a new manager. I don't think Steve Bruce is going to survive this takeover. And by the looks of it, I think he knows he's not going to survive this takeover. He hasn't heard back from the owners yet on his position. I think he knows that he's going to be replaced because the owners will want to shake things up, restructure things a bit, because the way things are going in Newcastle has not been going well. And obviously as new owners, they're going to want to put their stamp on the club and show that they're serious. And a lot of times owners will show that they're serious by totally restructuring the club and setting in their own philosophy. And I think that starts with replacing the manager. They have to get in a manager at least who has a bit more authority than Steve Bruce, a bit more vigour and experience winning trophies. Now that they have the money to back them up, get in a manager, get Rafa Benitez back in. At least get a manager in that has experience winning trophies. Because Steve Bruce might be a nice guy off the pitch, but as a manager, he's not good enough. He has no experience winning trophies, and he has no real plan. He doesn't look like he's had a plan for ages. I think Mike Ashley just threw him in as a yes man and a generic face. They need a manager in who has experience winning trophies. Now that they have the money, like I said, they need to put their money where their mouth is and put in a manager who has ambitions for the club. Hi guys, hope you all enjoyed this short highlight clip. If you did and you want to check out my full episodes, you can always check out my podcast Finding Yourself up on Anchor FM and Spotify. The links are available in the description. Thanks for listening.